Hiya, Barbie.
Hi, Ken.
You want to go do a podcast?
Sure.
Jump in.
Ladies and gentlemen, sloths and saber-tooths, mammoths of all ages, and everyone else, welcome to Binging Barbie. I'm your host, Jay, and with me I have my co-host. John, spit that out. You don't know where it's been.
You know, we keep getting like the sloths, mammoths, and saber-tooths all mixed around each time we do the intro.
Because the first time I did the intro, I realized that doing sloths of all ages is a hard sentence to say. So that I've tried different combinations of them to come up with one that sounds less SE.
But yeah, no.
No, it's hard to do.
Scrats of all ages, I don't know. It's all a thing.
Yeah. This is a podcast about toy media franchises, 2000s nostalgia, and whatever else we want to talk about. This week we are doing our rankings of the Ice Age movies,
Hooray!
including revealing our rankings of the Scrat Tales little mini thing.
Yes.
Yeah. How do you feel, Ice Age? We're finally wrapping things up here.
I'm always glad when we get to these rankings, when we're finally done with the series, because it's like, yeah, we've accomplished this thing. Now let's do the whole next thing. And then we go through the whole rigmarole until we do the next one as well. So, yeah. Ice Age. Franchise that I definitely enjoyed a whole lot more when I was younger. It was all right for half the time watching this, but it's not one I have any plans to watch again for, if all, a really long time. Yeah, I've had my fill of Ice Age for this decade, unless I get children. But anyway.
Yeah, I guess there's the 6th one coming out next year, and
you're right.
Potentially be covering that, so
guess
may
we're
not be
done.
done with it yet.
Okay, well,
but yeah, let's dive right into the rankings. Number 7, the lowest ranked film we have ever covered, Ice Age: The Adventures of Buck Wild.
Yeah,
with an average score of 1.8 out of 5. That's a very, very low ranking for us.
Yeah, we talked about this last week, but yeah, a downgrade in every possible way. Understandable. They're trying to do a different thing. It's also apparently a different team that's working on this, so nothing visually works the same. Only one cast member returns to voice of the characters. Nobody sounds the same. Plus, the story ain't all that interesting. So,
yeah. That is. I should say this is the number 7 ranked on all of our lists here.
Yes.
So, yeah. But yeah, enough about that. On to number 6. We have with a combined score of 2.5 out of 5, Ice Age Collision Course.
Yes. And it is number 6 for both of us.
Yes. Yeah, this is another one we are all on the same page for.
We're on the same page for a lot of these.
Yeah.
Yeah, Collision Course, it was this weird thing where it's like, you know what, we're just gonna forget about Ice Age and we're just gonna make this a different genre of films, where it's like, a meteor coming, and then our characters are apparently heroes that have to stop a meteor for reasons.
Yeah.
Writing issues here and there. A lot of jokes didn't land.
Yeah.
Yeah,
it just didn't really work on any level, unfortunately.
Yeah, no, I didn't see this one in theaters. I had pretty much given up on the franchise by this point. So, yeah.
Oh yeah. On to number 5. This is kind of an interesting one. This is the first break in our things with a score of 2.97 or so,
Hmm.
3 or out of 5. Ice Age Continental Drift. This is
Yes.
also your number 5 and the average excluding guests number 5. But this is actually my number 4. So I
Hmm.
have this a little bit higher.
Yeah.
Yeah.
This is I don't like this film at all. You know, I kind of had this animosity towards this film that just started way back when this film came out and I saw it in theaters. This is the film that like got me out of the interest of this franchise. I just didn't really care for the direction that they took. I I I felt like the continental drift aspect, that should have been the focus, but instead we had a secondary thing with pirate animals, which
uh,
is a whole
yeah.
thing.
Yeah.
But yeah, I we talked about it there. I don't like that film at all. I don't want to talk about it. I don't like thinking about it. So yeah.
Yeah. I thought it was better than I was fearing it would be and had some interesting course corrections from the last movie. But yeah, I'm not the biggest fan of it either. So yeah, on to number 4, we have Ice Age Dawn of the Dinosaurs.
Hmm.
This was your number 3 and my number 3 as well, and our average excluding guests, this was the number 3. So
Yes.
we're in alignment here. Our guests on the first episode kind of brought the score up for one of these movies that we will be talking about in a minute here. But yeah, Dawn of the Dinosaurs. The dinosaurs have dawned.
Yeah. There are some like issues here on the writing terms. Like the whole story is being propelled by Sid, and Sid is a character who didn't learn from anything that he did here. Like I have jokingly like summarized this film as simply Sid kidnaps children, imprints on them, uh forces a relationship with the mother, essentially enters a toxic relationship with the mother over who's going to own the parents. There's Stockholm syndrome involved, and then he abandons them all once they finally accepted him. So, um, weird, weird stuff. But this one
Yeah.
introduced us to Buck Wild, which
Yeah. The
was a
first
character.
and last good movie with Buck Wild in it.
Yes, it's a character I adored when I was younger. Didn't quite feel the same this last time around, but yeah, it's a weird one. There's a lot of missed opportunities and just things that don't go anywhere with this one. Um,
Yeah.
but it's the one that I saw in theaters. It's the first one I saw in theaters, so I was excited to see. So yeah,
Yeah. Yeah. Well, yeah.
it's,
On now to number 3, and you may be sensing a theme with these. We have Ice Age: The Meltdown, going in reverse chronological order here, except for
yes.
one. Yeah, this had an overall ranking of 3.4 out of 5. Oh yeah, and I'm realizing I gave the wrong scores for some of the earlier ones because Dawn of the Dinosaurs was a 3.1 out of 5.
Oh,
Um, but yeah, 3.4 out of 5 for Ice Age: The Meltdown.
yes, it is both
This
of
is my
ours.
number 2. Yeah,
Our number twos, yeah.
and
Yeah.
the average excluding guests also number 2 for this one.
Yeah. This one, huge improvement over the first one in terms of technical achievements, both in animation and music, and to some degree, depending on who you are, the storytelling as well. No villains, just like a threat against nature. I don't love it as much as the first film. I think like the story has little issues here and there, but solid entry for sure.
Yeah. Yeah, I enjoyed this one a whole lot more than I expected to, and more than the first one. I think it has elements that make it work a little bit better. And just yeah, as you the animation is a big step up in a way that makes it a little easier to watch nowadays than the first one.
Yes.
But yeah. Number 2, we have the original Ice Age with a score of 3.4 out of 5.
Hmm.
Yeah, this is one that I wasn't the biggest fan of, but I know that you and our guests enjoyed it a lot more.
Yeah, it's at your number 5, but my number 4. Um,
Yeah,
yeah, and a lot of that is like the technical advantage. Visually, I think this film is ugly. I don't quite love the
yeah,
way it works, but I enjoyed the simplicity of the story. Um, this is where a lot of the characters, this is where their arcs are from, and after this point, a lot of these characters kind of lose their main arcs and just have nothing left to do for a long time before they finally get an arc. That's typically just a love interest, unfortunately. But this is the one I think the most of. What I think of the franchise. Uh, it's the one that started it. It's the one that I got into in the beginning. So yeah, that's
yeah.
what I gotta say.
And yeah, our number one overall with a
Number-
whopping score of 4.5 out of 5.
Yes,
Scrat Tales.
Scrat Tales. I love it. I was, I was a little worried going into it. It's like, oh, it's a Disney Plus thing. What am I going to think? But no, I loved it. It was just they stuck with the Scrat formula that works really well. It's like, yeah, it's what I want from Scrat. The Looney Tunes adventure. Just put them in any situation. You got the
Yeah.
acorn, you got Scrat, whatever antics going on. Here we have like the baby Scrat, which I thought was a really cute character and worked really well. I loved, I loved the ending where it's revealed the
Yes.
master plan of Baby Scrat
I
all
mean,
along.
okay, first we should go through just so yeah, it starts out with um Scrat is going about his business, comes across this little baby, and it's cool how they visualize it, that um that Scrat in his brain, his brain like splits. So in one half is the acorn, and the other half is the baby that he feels the responsibility for now, and they're like fighting each other. And that's like the whole series is him and the baby fighting over the acorn, and himself
hmm
um fighting over the urges in his brain to protect and to steal from this baby. Um,
Yes.
and then no, yeah, the final episode starts with the acorn falls off a cliff into a pool of lava, that this giant rock crushes it, and there's like acorn shaped smoke, and it's like, oh, it's gone forever. And then it's so, the storytelling is so good because Scrat just like is so defeated, and then baby Scrat just like puts his little hand on Scrat's hand, and then it pops into his brain, and it's like, oh, his brain, the acorn is gone, and so his brain has been deflated, but then it's now filled with baby Scrat. Oh, it's so adorable, and they live this like, they live seasons together of like, oh, they're fishing together, and they're going on adventures, and Scrat's growing old, and he's in bed, and he's dying in his hospital bed, and baby Scrat is there for him. And then you see Scrat's soul leave his body and is like going up towards heaven. Baby Scrat just like starts poking at old Scrat's body, being like, are you dead? Are you dead? And Scrat's soul is like, wait, what's going on here? And baby Scrat figures, okay, he's dead, drops the act completely, runs away. Turns out that he orchestrated this. The acorn has actually been safe the entire time. It's just been sitting there. And now that old Scrat is dead, baby Scrat's like, oh, I'm gonna get my acorn. So Scrat's soul re-enters his body, like puts it on like a suit, and then baby Scrat. Oh, it's so good.
Yes. Yeah. It's only 5 episodes, 5 or 6 episodes,
6
so
episodes, yeah, and
it's
4
so
minutes each
short.
episode.
It's so short, but those 4 minutes left so much more of an impression than the 90 minutes of the Adventures of Buck Wild. Like they
Yeah,
were full of personality, lots of fun, no dialogue, so
yeah.
just
No bad
vi-
jokes or anything.
visual
Yeah,
language. Man,
no.
oh man,
It's yeah. Turns out if you wanted to make a good Ice Age thing, all you had to do was get rid of the main characters and the dialogue and the stories, and just focus on Scrat. Who knew?
yes. Yeah. I also like the titles of the episodes and like the episode thumbnails that they would do, which is they were lots of fun. There was this one image that just I just died laughing, and it's Scrat, but with the lo-fi studying
Yes, yes.
music. They recreated that
uh,
that image, but with Scrat. And I just
uh,
love the fact that they went and did that.
yeah.
I read the episode title and I was just so confused. It's like, what? Lo-fi Scrat? What are you talking to? What are you talking about? Image pops up and it's like, oh my gosh, this is peak Ice Age.
uh, yeah, it was a great thing to end on for my
Yes,
watch through. I don't
yes, it
imagine I
was.
will rewatch any Ice Age thing except maybe for that.
Yeah, honestly, I would probably only watch the Scratch stuff on my own.
Yeah.
Uh,
I was noticing there's some like DVD special feature scratch shorts that I
yeah,
wouldn't mind catching up on.
yeah, yeah. I mean, anything Scrat is always fun.
Yeah.
You know, like I said, Scrat is a Looney Tunes character, and
Yeah.
Looney Tunes they're enjoyable.
And okay, here's what we need to talk about because this is animated by Blue Sky. The
Mm,
difference in quality is massive, and this is a TV show. Now it is shorter than the Buck Wild stuff, but presumably they are working on less of a budget than they would have had for a feature film. And yet it looks so good, and
yeah,
the animation is so dynamic, and the
yeah,
character models they're doing interesting things. They aren't just conforming because Scrat has never fully conformed to the character model. There are interesting movements happening and interest it's and since it's all silent you get to really like enjoy the artistry behind it.
mm-hmm.
And yeah, to then have the adventures of Buck Wild be like, oh yeah, this is just thrown together in an afternoon. I mean, obviously not. It took a lot of effort from a lot of talented people, but
Mm-hmm.
yeah, it's like Disney. I don't Disney shutting down Blue Sky. I don't think is the greatest tragedy that ever happened. I think that they canceled the Nimona project is a little bit like not a little bit iffy. It's very iffy, and luckily that did end up coming out and being good. But yeah, there was something there that Blue Sky had that was lost, and it was mainly just the Scrat stuff.
Yeah, yes. We both have the same rating system for this one,
Yes.
so
Yeah, we can go through our rankings overall here. I gave the story a 4.5 out of 5. Like the little segments all have their own unique plots, but there is a surprising amount of depth to it in Scrat and his characterization and his development as a character, but
yeah,
also not development as a character because it ultimately ends with him in kind of the same place. But the way
yeah.
he is pulled between these like this parental instinct and the survival or not even survival instinct, this desire for the acorn.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, it's just such a smart way and a smart thing to focus on. Yeah, it just works very, very well from a story
Yeah.
perspective.
We also gave the characters a 4.5. Here we have
Yeah.
two characters, which is Scrat and Baby Scrat. Baby Scrat, adorable. Scrat,
Yeah.
Scrat's adorable in his own right, but it's just like very entertaining to watch. Yeah.
Yeah, and they both have kind of arcs throughout this of what is motivating them at any given moment. It's again, you have been calling Scrat a live action Looney Tunes character, and this show shows off why that is the case and what made Looney Tunes so beloved and what
Don't
makes these so beloved.
don't misquote me. He's a modern Looney Tunes character, not live
Modern Looney
action.
Tunes. Oh, sorry.
Can you imagine?
Live action Ice Age coming 2032. Uh,
Yes.
anyway, Yeah, we both gave the animation here a 5 out of 5. I mean, that's pretty self-explanatory. The quality is a jump up even from Collision Course. Like the detail, it all just looks so good, and it's so expressive. There's no dialogue, so all of the story is communicated through the it looks phenomenal, especially
Yeah,
after watching Buck Wild. It's like, oh yeah, there is the capability for these Ice Age things to look interesting and good.
yeah. And then performances, we gave a 4. Again, there is no dialogue. What we get the most
Yeah.
is just the the mad screams of Scrat. You know that ah! And then the baby
uh,
noises from Baby Scrat. Like fun
yeah.
stuff. But nothing really to be extreme
Yeah,
about.
we should shout out the actors here, since it's only two of them. Chris Wedge, the director of the first Ice Age, of course, voices Scrat in all of these projects, and then Carrie Walgren voices Baby Scrat, and
Mm.
she is known for a whole bunch of things: Teen Titans, The Judas Contract, whatever that movie was, um, whole bunch of projects. What If, the Marvel series, did additional voices for that. Skeleton Crew, the I think that's the Disney Plus Star Wars one. Yeah.
Yeah,
Um,
yeah.
so yeah, very talented. Both of them doing very good work here. But
Hmm.
yeah, there isn't a whole lot of voice acting involved here. It's just the noises, which I guess the noises are very impressive. Um, but yeah,
Sure.
it does
Yeah.
it does feel kind of weird to give the performances here too high of a score, just since that is
It
only
is.
part of what is
It
here.
is higher than anything else we've given the rest of these films for
That's fair.
performances.
That's fair.
Uh, which you know, whatever,
Yeah, yeah.
whatever. We're biased. Uh, yeah. And then music 4.5.
Yeah. Initially, I had put this down as a 4 just because there weren't a lot of musical moments that stood out to me, though I liked the music overall. But then I remembered the second episode, which is entirely about music, and you have the great joke of Scrat lo-fi beats.
Yes. Also, like the end credits have like some fun, like jazzy
Yes.
music. So
Yeah.
lots of fun there. So yeah, that's why it's a 4.5. And like we said, average score 4.5, which is a 22.5 out of 25. Percentage wise, whatever. It's a percentage.
Yeah. Yeah. No, yeah, I very much appreciated your suggestion to watch Scrat Tales. I think that was
Yes.
a great way to round out this series that I wasn't super in love with.
Yeah.
And yeah, see where it goes with Ice Age 6 a year from now, I guess.
Yeah. Yeah. Really, for Ice Age, the one thing that I come back to Ice Age for is just Scrat. So, I love Scrat. Scrat's fun. I think I could just watch a compilation video just Scrat through all these films and just leave it at that. So,
Yeah.
that's if there's anything you need to learn about this, it's just watch Scrat stuff, I guess. Yeah.
Well, yeah, thank you everyone for listening. Make sure to follow us on social media. We are Binging Barbie Podcast on Instagram
Hold
and
up.
Tumblr.
Hold
Binging
up.
Barbie. Oh, hold up.
Hold up. Hold up. Where does Scrat Tales fall in our complete rankings, by the way?
Oh, yes. In our overall rankings of everything we have covered, Scrat Tales has jumped up to number 5.
Yes, beating Princess and the Pauper at number 6, and right below the likes of Inception, The Dark Knight, and Interstellar from Nolan.
So yeah,
So
very very high up. I think this does benefit somewhat from being the best part of a series that I personally am not in love with, and I think you're a fan mostly of the Scrat stuff. So
yes,
this is very distilled, whereas a lot of those other projects have other elements. But yeah, no, this is uh, very
yeah,
very deserving to be high up on our overall list. I very much enjoyed it.
yes, very much. Anyway, continue.
Yeah. We are Binging Barbie on Blue Sky and Serialized, and Binging Barbie, a Barbie movie podcast on Letterboxd. And if you enjoyed this episode, make sure to leave a 5-star review and go join our Patreon. And next week, we are actually starting a completely new series. We are covering the theatrically released Lego movies plus Lego The Adventures of Clutch Powers.
Ooh,
Yeah,
Lego.
this is exciting. Just the list is the Lego movie, Lego Batman, Lego Ninjago, and then the second Lego movie, and then of course the one that I'm most interested to see. Actually, the only one of these I haven't seen before, the Pharrell documentary Piece by Piece
Hmm.
that just came out.
Should be interesting series we go
Yeah.
through. So yeah.
So yeah, hope you will all join us for that. And until then, save your breath. You know humans can't talk. Bye, Barbie.